go, it should be working. Hello. That's the one. How's everybody doing this morning? I've been gym, done a bit of the gym this morning, started up the my weight loss journey, should we say. But yeah, yesterday I got gifted like 20 million dollars or whatever it is on Star Citizen from a lad called VR Norway. He was my first actual guy I've ever spoke to in the comments. What an absolute legend, really. But what I'm going to do is now the screen's black. I'm going to have to put like a cool picture here for next time. But what I'm going to do is actually load up Star Citizen now. The RSI launcher, load that up, and see how the stream performs today. I've actually changed quite a lot of my settings from yesterday, so it shouldn't like run like shit, like it did yesterday when I was kind of in heated situations. I've changed certain things. Obviously it's just me in the house this morning. My partner's away working. Hopefully I will be back to that next week. So when this game comes up, it asks me to clear some physical data for RAM. So let me uninstall a game because I actually have an external hard drive. So let me uninstall the new Gears of War, which is actually a really good game, just to try and, you know, make it a bit easier for Star Citizen to run a bit better. So it should be fine now. Everything on YouTube seems okay. I wish I had a second monitor. Don't really need one yet, to be honest with you. It's just so I don't have to. Oh, Daisy's installed. It's just so I don't have to keep checking my phone for people speaking and so on. But if there was a way for me to kind of add a game capture specific window, Star Citizen. Aha! There we go. That works. There we go. That works. Fantastic. So I can keep checking this whilst playing the game. So this morning we've spawned into Orison, I believe it's pronounced, and I can always keep checking my my OBS to see, you know, different things. Whilst that's actually loading, and I go onto YouTube, which you guys shouldn't be able to see. Yeah, you can. Okay, that makes. Okay, bro, I'm slowly learning. The Dave. Right, yeah, I'm live streaming now. Yeah, here we go. I'm just seeing if there's anything I should do quickly here. Before we actually start. there's all this I could do on YouTube, tags and such. I don't know if I'm still loading. That's fine. It must have taken a hot second, obviously. I've got a lot of things running in the background, which is fine. It happens. Yeah. So our friend yesterday, Mr. Norway, told me to get like a big mining ship, I think it was. Yeah, so hopefully he comes back today. I've got his gamer tag actually saved in my phone, so I can type it in. Kind of see what happens there. It's taken a hot minute to actually load up this morning. I need to get around to making thumbnails as well, and some videos as well. There's a editing software called DaVinci Resolve, I believe it was, back from my COD days, like 2017, that I used to edit. So I can use that again. It shouldn't really be an issue. I think it's still knocking about. Just because I don't want to use the what's it called? Premiere, I think it's called. Premiere Pro. It's really expensive, and I don't really want to pirate it because of my brand new PC. I don't want to put anything dodgy onto it. I've got my cat kind of looking at me like, what the fuck? He's only about 9-10 weeks old. He's slowly climbing things now and kind of figuring it out for himself. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a bit mischievous though. His name's Dutch. He's all black. We were gonna get a red collar for him. He's named actually after Dutch van der Linde from, well, it's a double meaning actually. Dutch van der Linde from Red Dead, obviously. Me and my partner both really like Red Dead. And also Predator, Arnold's character in that's called Dutch, and that was one of the first Arnold films I ever saw as a young lad. So there's a bit of a double meaning to his name. I don't understand why this game's taking 50,000 million years to load up though. This is a bit stupid. Yeah, this doesn't usually take this long. Which is a bit weird. What I'll do is I'm going to alt tab. I'm going to shut the game down and we'll just relaunch it. I've also got DayZ as well. I'm really fucking big into DayZ. Got on PC. I've got a couple hundred hours of it on PC, but that was from like my potato computer. This PC is much better. I've got a 5060 graphics card, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and some other bits that I don't quite understand. Yeah. So I'm not going to tab out the game this time. Once I look at the different bits I could do on YouTube, I'm just going to let it load up. It should come up on your screen in a moment when the game actually does load up. It's just doing the anti-cheat, waiting for game thing, which it usually does at the beginning. But yeah, this is, like I say, this is all kind of very new to me, especially whacking my face on as well. I've never really done that. Aha! There he is! There's Norway, VR Norway. Aha! I've got him. There he is. Absolute legend. I'm gonna try and find him in the world when he's online. Hold a sec. I'm just gonna scooch over here and grab my phone just so I can kind of keep a check on bits and bobs. But yeah, honestly, if anybody's watching, there's all sorts of games I really fuck with. Like, you know, Daisy. I'm quite big into cards as well. I used to play that. Semi-pro, bit of money. When I was younger, anyway. New Battlefield looks great, which I'll be playing on day one, hopefully. Nearly unbanned off CS as well. I'm really getting into CS:GO with a bunch of friends of mine, actually. Like I say, this never takes this long. It's really taking the piss, this game today, eh? It's saying like I couldn't do my customization because I was already in game, but I never actually like loaded in. It just kind of had me stuck on this fucking menu or on this loading screen. Yeah. Just figuring it all out, gamers. Just figuring it all out. What I'm gonna go and do is I'm gonna go nip out for 2 minutes. I'm still gonna be in chat, so if anybody comes in, I'm still here. I'm just gonna go check on something in the house whilst I'm waiting for this fucking game to install. I want to install to load up. It just doesn't want it to load up. Which is really annoying. So I've just gone on Reddit, and it is actually an issue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go into American servers. And being in American servers should help my character get out of the bugged state that he's in. This sometimes happens when you don't close the game properly. I remember when I was like the second day me playing the game, I was showing one of my friends it because they're on PlayStation. Yeah, they were on PlayStation, you see. So the only thing they had remotely close to this game was either No Man's Sky or Elite Dangerous. Both good games. I played quite a bit of Elite Dangerous a few years back. Until they started unsupporting it for PlayStation. And moved just to PC with the Odyssey DLC. No Man's Sky, I started playing that game day one. I don't know if anyone can remember the whole controversy around the collector's edition where you peel off the age rating, and the game would say it was multiplayer, but the day the game came out, two people were on the same planet at the same time in the same spot, and they couldn't see anybody, and it was just like a big controversial thing that was happening in the game space back in like 2016. I was there for that. I played it on day one. I remember bringing it home, showing my dad, Dad, look at this really cool game, No Man's Sky, infinite possibilities. We both sat down, we put it in the PlayStation, we loaded it up, and we were like, what is this? Like, it was just a really, really bad and boring game at the start. Now it's unbelievably great. It's not, you see what I mean? It's not letting me change. It's look, my character's active in game apparently. So I'm not really too sure what's going on there. That's pretty cool. I've never really played these actually. Squadron 42 or whatever it's called, 49, 42 is coming out soon as well. I'd say soon. I actually have absolutely no idea when it comes out, but all I know is it looks fucking sick. So I'll let Cube again for a moment. If it doesn't work, I really don't know what to do. I'm gonna be back in a moment. If not, I'll do some troubleshooting. I see there was on Reddit you got to delete like an app data file. For this infinite loading screen debacle, which is a bit annoying because I really want to play this fucking game. Have a look at here. It's just doing this infinite loading thing, isn't it? It's not really doing anything fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic, man! Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking restart the whole PC. That's all I can do, restart the PC. Pray to fuck it actually works. Oh wait, it seems to be doing something. I've seen the little circle kind of glitch out. It's usually a good sign. Please! Please let me in the game! It's doing something. Nah, this game's fucking bugged on it. Such a good game, but the issues really piss me off. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to fucking alt tab. Restart my whole PC. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart my PC. It shouldn't be too long. This shit happens.